like you trying to get stuck in it. In the air, like you trying to get stuck in it. In the air, like you trying to get stuck in it. Like you trying to get stuck in the air. In the air, like you trying to get stuck in the air.
Just go, 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 all in, just go, go, go.
I want you to jump like you trying to get stuck in the air. If you feeling so lit and don't care, shorty beat in her face in the mirror, up in the air. I want you to jump like you trying to get stuck in the air. If you feeling so lit and don't care, shorty beat in her face in the mirror, up in the air. I want you to jump, jump. I want you to jump, 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 jump. Up in the air, I want you to jump, 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 jump. Like you trying to get stuck in it. Gotta get it, in the air.
Echoes of your words crashing in. Hey, I'm back. I'm back with a vengeance. No, I'm not really back with a vengeance. I'm just back. I really wish that... Does this Discord have a... Really? What have I just closed? Did I just close something by mistake? Just closed. Nothing. Hey, Roy. Nice to see you. I've just hit X on something, and I don't know what it was. Everything seems to be running. So I don't know what I just hit X on. Ah well. Not to worry, eh? So yes, I have eaten. I've got a stomach that is full with pizza. I have my drinks. I also want to put my phone on silent, because that must be rather annoying when all of a sudden you hear this loud whoosh. So I'll stick that on silent for a little bit, because I'm a considerate bugger when I want to be. Pardon me. So tonight, the plan is to change, to configure my script so that it accommodates for multiple rooms, not just the test room that I did, because obviously that worked last night. And I've also been given some graphics or some direction. Let me show you real quick. New acquaintance of mine. The idea being that, I'm hoping you can see this, we're going to go very minimalistic colour type thing. Minimalistic colour, minimalistic graphics. So I'm going to be changing this base code that I've got now. I'm going to do it over the week or whatever, so that I'm going to be using the styles that are like this rather than my current style, which is brown and grey. So I'm going to change it all, but he sent that over to me today. I've given him some feedback. The direction of the game may change, but principally it's going to be the same, where you're in a collection of rooms, but your objectives will be different to what I had in my mind, which was very minimal. But I won't let too much slip until we've got a little bit better direction, and I've changed a few things. But for now, I want to get these turrets in play, and we might not even end up using them in the final game, because the way he wants the direction to go might not have turrets. It could be something else, something that sends out dirt, as in muck, as in grime, as in something he has to clean, because again, this is the direction that my friend's been thinking about, but we will discuss that another time. So I want to be able to say, first of all, my test code was only in room 13, but this one I can, first of all, I'm gonna have to make it so that I'm saying, is it a top left, is it a top right, bottom left, bottom right, middle top, middle bottom, middle left, middle right, and based on the rooms that I have entiled will determine, it can be top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right. This one could have every single one except the middle top, because there's a doorway. This one could have every single one except middle right, because there's a doorway. Yeah, it is basically. But that's what I can't. I don't think turrets. I don't think the name turret would work with window cleaners. It could be a hand sanitizer that is malfunctioned and it's spitting out that goopy stuff that you use to clean your hands and stuff like that. I don't know yet. It's just ideas at the moment. So this is where I need to shrink a few windows here, so I can understand why a lot of streamers actually have 3 monitors, because you need a window for what you're doing, a window for your other stuff you're doing, and a window for your chat stuff. So I am thinking now that I picked that on room 13, which was that one. Let me just run this real quick, just to make sure I'm not messing with my own mind. And the rooms that it should appear in are a north, south, and west room, just to abide by my sanity. Yes, okay, it did. It's just over on my other monitor over there. So it appeared in this particular room, which is the north, south, and the west. Okay, so that means now if I say it's the left one can actually be in room 1. How do I want to have rooms that have got 2 turrets in, or do I want to have rooms that potentially could have all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8? Well, no, 7, because there's going to be one that you can't go. How bad do I want to do this? Not how bad. How? Yeah. Okay. So we can have these ones being. I could have 8 of these different scripts rather than goof about with having a random position within. You see, this one could just be the top left. Then I can have another script for top right. Yeah, 8 scripts. That would be much easier because it's still got randomness in it anyway, so it doesn't always plot them. So yes, okay. So that being said, this one can be, pardon me, fixed enemies, call that top left, and that means we have to put into here. If you can hear any noise in the background, the wife's on the phone to her mother, and she can get rather vocal at times. So we want top left, so top left can actually go into room 1. I may as well actually get rid of this and bring this back into play, because I'm going to end up copy and pasting anyway. Space. Okay, so top left can actually go in room 1, it can actually go in room 2, it can go in room 3, I think it can go in all of them. I think top left can actually go in all rooms. But we'll see. 4, 5, yeah. 6, yeah, go at 6 as well. 7. So I can change this, basically saying if the current screen block, well, I don't even have to have that in there. Screen block, so 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You can actually go in all of them. top left because every room has a corner. Okay, that was easier than I thought. So that means I don't actually need this on a top left. I can, funnily enough, get rid of all this on the top left, but I'm going to leave it in there because I'm going to be duplicating the code. And that means I can get rid of this last parentheses, because now all I'm saying is the current room, a screen, is it a room or a corridor? 1 is room, 0 is corridor, I think. But I know 1 is a room. So this is top left, block row, top left hand corner, hits the randomness. If it is, it positions it where it should do. Bosh bang wallop. I don't know where that came into it, but anyway, so now we want to be able to go top right, so we'll duplicate this one, and we'll say TR, we'll put that into, come on, scroll in, Q. So that's going to be the top right. Oh, I've also got to change the graphics as well so that it has windows, because the outer, you might have rooms inside, but most buildings, I didn't think about this, most buildings, most outside walls have windows on. Most. Not all, mind you, most. Bosh bang wallop, yep, it is a technical term, and I've just got pizza on my glasses. That's because I got on my knuckle. I have to say my pizza I had tonight was very nice. This was a thin crust steak, I think, but without the green peppers, because green peppers will go straight through me. Yes. Downsides of wearing glasses, I can't see without them. Okay. So, top right again. Now, so that was 2x2. The elephants go in 2x2. Hurrah, hurrah. So 1, 2, 1, 2. So that is 1, 2. So the row is still 2 on the right. The column is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. I might have to increase this random value, but this one is now, again, these debug texts are going to be removed. Right, where is my text file, which I saved out last night? Is it that one? No. Where is it gone? No, it's not that one. Wait, hold on a minute. Let me just pull that over there, because that'll stop this happening again. That. Where is it? Where did I put it? Turret angles. There we go. I put it in the wrong place. Okay, so the top right, righty, is going to be these angles. Now, I might as well do a search and replace in this notepad, just because I can, because I've changed the text over here. Yeah. So I need to replace my angle, whoops, with data past my angle. Data past my angle. My minimum angle needs to be changed. My maximum angle needs to be changed. And that's all for now. Past my angle, past my, okay, so have I passed on all as well, haven't I? Oh, copy, paste. Okay, so search, replace, notepad, come on, where are you? Replace, Place my angle with. I'm doing this in the wrong window. I need to do it over here. Oh, pain in my chest. Place my angle with data ID pass. So replace all. Does that work? And we want to change that with that. So my minimum angle, and there is a fly in here, it's just gone past my nose, which is a little bit annoying. My max angle with my min angle. Okay, so they're just searched and replaced. That makes life a bit easier now. Save that out. So we are copying and pasting these to here. Okay, so you annoying little machine. So they're the top right. Okay. So let's just run this. Run like I've never run before. Now the big question is it going to work? Okay. We have pretty circles all over the show. Clearly that works because it's put them in the left and I believe the right. That's not quite right though. It's offset. I have to move that. And maybe reduce, oh no, increase the randomness because it's gone and just put them everywhere. So I'll have to obviously increase this random value to maybe 20, no, put up to 100 and then put, no, all I've got to do is put that to 8 because then if it's 9 or 10 it'll do it, if it's anything less it won't. So I was pointless doing a bigger value because it'll just do exactly the same thing. Okay, so that's top left, that's top right. Now I also need bottom left. Oh sugar! I needed to remove the column to 10, didn't I? Because that was 11 was too far. So that's going to be 2, 10. So that should be 10 down, but 2 on the column. So I'll do bottom. Hey, I'll do the bottom. Bottom left. Okay, so bottom left is still going to be 2 on the column and 10 on the row because it's down the bottom. And then we are going bottom left, and I've got an itchy nose. And then my angles is that's up to 8, so that's good. So this is the bottom left. Copy. Put it into here. Bottom left. You see the advantage of having all these scripts. You're probably looking at it going, why are you doing individual scripts? Why don't you just put it all one by one? This is allowing me in the future, if I wanted to configure a means of being able to turn scripts on and off easily, I could then just have flags, and then and have something like if level doesn't have bottoms equals true, and turn off. Well, it's actually false. Doesn't have bottoms. Level no, okay. Has bottom, and then true, and then I could basically do that, and then that way I could turn off the bottom ones by just turning a flag, and any of the bottom ones wouldn't appear, blah blah blah. So there. Anyway, that's why I do the way I do. Oh shit. Okay, so that's bottom left. Let me just run it. I like running it just to see. Now that I've changed the randomness value, shouldn't be as many. He says shouldn't, because he has every confidence in his code. Okay, so I'm being attacked by that person attacking me, go away. Yep, there's one on the bottom left. Okay. I've also got to put that in. I'm being shot by them all, go away. Oh, look at that, I'd be dead. Go away, you will die. Okay, there's still a lot in there. Yeah, I think I need to be reducing that as well. Okay, so I've had some medicine today, so my cold isn't as bad as yesterday. I'm not as snivelly today. So top left, top right, bottom left, so this one's going to be bottom right. Come on, let me change the font. I mean the typey type. Grrr. That's because he's cold. So he will go into there. So, but I'm still a little bit snivelly. But that's alright, you can't catch it over the internet. Oh, wind. So, let me see. Blah blah blah. Okay, so bottom right is going to be 10-10 because it's the bottom right hand corner. Bottom right hand corner. That's a point. My middle ones aren't really going in the middle. That's going to probably mess with my OCD that I don't have. But not to worry. Okay, let me just check something out. Only because I am curious. Oh my neck. Oh my neck. Okay, it's muted. Good stuff. Okay. Great. So that is the bottom right, 10-10. So I need to be changing this. The bottom right, I need to be putting these angles in play. Okay, so that's bottom right. So now this is where the rooms are going to come in play, because if I do the top middle next, top middle, now top middle needs conditions, because not every room you can have one in the top and the middle. Like for example, 1 can't have it, 2 can, 2 can, that's a bird. So I may as well bring all this back into play. Bring that one back in. So 2 can, 3 can, 4 can, 5 can't, 6 can't, 7 can't, 8 can. Oops, 8 even can. 9 can. 10 can. Ooh, let me see. 10, 11 can't, 12 can't, 13 can't, 14 can. So I need to or and put that into here. So that is 14. No, about 15 as well. No, 15 I can't. Okay, so now that's the top middle. It can go in any of those rooms, but its position isn't going to be the middle, and that's going to mess with my mojo. So the row is going to be 2, and just for the benefit of anyone who's just jumped into the rerun of the YouTube, if you're playing this later on or watching on the stream now, I'm pulling all these numbers from my rooms that are built. I just build them via tiled, because the game itself builds the rooms up from basically I've converted these into grids, DS grids, so that I can just dump them on the screen real quick. So I've got all the different rooms, different exits and stuff like that. That's where I'm grabbing all the numbers from and stuff. That's what I'm doing. So 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Let me see. So the row's 2. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to be 6. It's not going to be in the middle between the walkways, but that's fine. It's something I can address. So this one is going to be the top down I call it, because technically it is at the top, shooting down. My angles of attack are these, and I'm just copying all these from a text file that I had them all in during debugging. So that is the top middle. Now what I'm going to do, just because I know these are working, I'm going to actually take these ones out just so that I can just have the top middle one, test the top middle one out and see if it works. Cheers everybody, having a nice gym beam. I would encourage you all to have one if you're over the age of 21 in America or 18 in England. Okay, so I need to, so they have got them, okay, they are there. There's one there, you can't see this, can you? There's one there, there's one there, there's one there, one there, one there. I think I need to put my level back to 2. I was showing last night on the stream that I can change the level from 1, 2 or 3, be it medium, high, low, whatever, and I forgot to change it back. Okay, so that's changed back, and let me also turn off the other stuff, only because I don't need all the other stuff on just while I'm debugging. Like, I don't need the doors, I don't need the enemies, I don't need the keys because I've got the doors, and I don't need the weapons because I've got them all turned on anyway. So let's see what happens if it's in a smaller window, not window, but, you know, level size. I'm jabbering, jibbity, jabbering, jibbity, jabbity, jibbity, jibbity. Okay, so it is here. So they have all appeared in the middle. Let's go and have a look at one, shall we? I also need to change my walk speed. I think if I do a shift, I think shift would work as walking quick. Yeah, shift would work, wouldn't it? So obviously if I get up here, there he is up there, he's now locking on, he will follow me round, he will come back around here, and if I get in there, he will start shooting at me. Okay, so I think I'm going to add in here, no, hold on. Where? I need to view its properties. What am I doing? Key down. This is just... Oh, I still have that in place. I forgot about that. 4 and 6. Did that work? Or did I break things doing that? Let's just see. 4 and 6. Oh, maybe I've got it turned off in the screen rotate. That is... Did I turn it off? Where are you? It's one of the downsides of going from 1.4 to 2. Screen rotate. Let me see. Control Shift F. Find all. I must have taken it out. No, I didn't. Yeah. Line 135. Yeah, it's there. So did I have issues with that? Is that why I turned it off? Gonna find out now. Here's where it breaks. If all else fails, hit it with a hammer. Okay, so no, it didn't break. But that's rather confusing now, because if I push right, I'm going left. If I push left, I'm going right. That was one of the ideas I was thinking about doing, just having the whole, I feel sick now. But I incorporated this and then realised, like I said, if I'm upside down and I push up, I'm going down, and so yeah, it gets a little bit confusing. But anyway, it did work, so I'll leave that off for now. So what was I doing? Oh, that's right, I was doing it so that if I press Shift, now in my step I am going to, it was the move script which determines whether or not, oh yeah, I forgot about that as well, because if I press the C I can do it, so I'm using the mouse to move or I'm using WASD. So, man, I haven't looked at this code in a while. So this control mechanism is either the WASD to move or the W key to move. The move keyboard is where are you? Player input move keyboard is that one. So my global speed is that one? Yeah, it is, isn't it? So what I need to do is have a global label in here, which will be the multiplier that I want to use if I'm walking quick. So that could be in here. So walking quick is twice as fast. Twice as fast, maybe. Yeah, twice as fast. So what I'll do is say in here, I need the let's close that real quick. So I think Shift, if key pressed, and key up, so key up, key down. Okay, so there isn't a key released. So key down is Shift. Then my global player, what did I say it was called? Player. No, it wasn't player, was it? Ah, I got bad memory sometimes. Walking quick. Walking quick equals, and we said twice as fast. So that's if the key down shift. Walking quicker. And if key up shift should be walking normal. So that's just going to be 0. What's key up on? What was it? So that's going to be 0. And then I can go into my move keyboard and I can just go multiply player speed so what? Oh. So the player speed is my global player speed via times walking quick. Okay, I think a lot, don't I? Let's see what happens. Let's see if I get any errors. Maybe, maybe not, who knows? Let's see. And it only yeah, if you multiply anything by 0, what's your answer? 0. So I need to change that to 1. I always said my maths wasn't the best because it's 1 times its normal speed, and that's twice its normal speed. Or do we do 3 times just so we can get over to where we need to get over to? Yeah, we'll do 3 times. Yay! Let's see. One times 0 is 0. 2 times 0 is 0. Multiply anything by 0 and you get 0. Okay, so why am I not moving now? Oh, yeah, there I go. Oh, yeah, because I've started it at 0, didn't I, on my globals. Okay, so that's good. At least I can now go. I don't know whether shift's a good key though, to be honest with you. Maybe left alt. Okay, so he's in there. Can I get to him? Where am I? Oh, I'm there. No, that's one of the ones I can't get to. I need to implement the whole cheat walk through a wall thing, but that's for another time. Okay, so that works, but I need to put this back just to 1. Okay, I do like the region closing down. It's quite cool. Okay, so that is the top middle. Close that. Don't need that now. Don't need that. Okay, so top middle. I've done that one. So now I want to do the. So do the bottom middle or the right middle? Top middle, bottom middle. I'll do bottom middle. So we go bottom middle, and we will put that into here, and blip that one out because we don't need to be messing around with that one. And this one will be bottom up. Woohoo! Whoops. Where are you? Bottom up is that one. That's those. That's the bottom up. So now, and I do apologise that I keep running this every time, but I want to make sure it works. I've got to change the room numbers as well, thinking about it, and the positioning, or you won't even notice. I just realised. Silly me, I'm still in the same position. Okay, so this, let me change the room numbers as well. So, bottom up, it can go in room 1, it can go in room 2, can't go in room 3, it can go in room 4, it can go in room 5, not count, can't go in room 6, can in 7, can't in 8, it can't in 9, I've got that one already, can't in 10, can't in 11, can in 12, can't in 13, and can't in 14, and can't in 15 because obviously 15's got all the exits. Okay, so that is the bottom middle, so that needs to be, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the column and 10 on the row. 10 on the row, so that's 10 rows down in the little room window. I know what I'm talking about, honest. I don't really. It's all a lie. Okay, have you appeared on the screen? Yep. Alright. Okay, so they are in play. So if I just go down to this one, too quick, just to check it. Yep. I don't know whether or not I should put it on here or leave it where it is. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, I'll move it to the left. I'll stick with 6. Okay, so at least that one appeared in the right place. So now I want to do left to right, which is the left middle. Yeah, I think. Yep. So we will say left middle. We will change this to incorporate said left middle. Get rid of that one again. I've got pizza in my keyboard. Get off the. There we go. Pizza gone. Left middle. Okay. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do that. Okay, so the left middle. That one's going to be called left to right because it is shooting at you from left to right. And now this one got me. I had a good friend of mine, and he might watch this after the fact. But a good friend of mine, Mark, I couldn't get my head around the way again, maths has never been my strong point, but I couldn't get around the way that Game Maker uses the angles. So if my maths is basically allowing a range between 0 and 180, that's fine if it's at the bottom and it's shooting up, because it can go from 0 on the right to 180 on the left. But when I tried to go from 90 to 270, but instead of going 90 up to 270, which would have gone round one way, I wanted it to go the other way through 0, which was confusing me. But he just said to me, he goes, add 360 to it. And I was like, how's that going to work? And then when you start thinking about it, it's right, because if as you can see here, I've done 360 less 90, so 270 to 360 plus 90, so 400 and whatever. And those values don't cross over the 0, so that never confuses me, and it still works because Game Maker just goes, oh, it's over 360, let me deduct it, so it ends up being the right angle. Ingenious. And again, thank you, Mark, for that. If you do watch this on a rerun, he said he was going to try and watch one day live, but he seems to work too many hours. I'm looking at my video stream. I don't know whether or not you're seeing the same as me, but on my playback I look like max headroom. I'm juttering like nobody's business. Let me just try something. I messed around with the camera before, and I think I may have goofed it up. Hold on 1 second. Okay, let's see whether or not I now still act like max headroom. I was just watching my playback and it looked like my head was going blip, 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 just like max headroom. But I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, what was I saying? Okay. Right, let me get that back to these angles. So I need to see my rooms now. So this one is the left middle, which means any room that has an opening on the left I can't use, but room 1 doesn't, so it can go on there, and its position will be column 2, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, again 6 on the 6th row. That's a nice number, really. 6. Okay, so let me see. So room 1 it works on, room 2 it can, room 3 it can, room 4 it can't, room 5 it can, room 6 it can, room 7 it can't, room 8 it can, 8, 9 it can't, 10 it can't, 11 it can, 11, 12 it can't, 13 it can't, 14 it can't, and 15 it can't. Okay, so for the most part 7 rooms what each turret can generally go into. I think I am going to have to implement something that stops. I just realised when I have them all in play, if the criteria matches, I could end up potentially with 7 turrets in one room. And that would be a dangerous room to be in. But I can address that at a later thing. So that's left to right. Left middle, so I now need to do right middle. Right middle. So I'll put that in here and blip that one out. So that's right middle. So top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right, top middle, bottom middle, left middle, right middle. Okay. I believe there's going to be all of them. Right to left. Right to left. Okay, so right to left is going to be 6 on the row and 10 on the column, because it's going to be over on the right hand side. Okay, so the right middle can go in room 1, it can't go in room 2, it can go in room 3, it can go in room 4, can't go in room 5, can go in room 6, it can go in room 7, I'm streaming still, Go on.
Sometimes when you're here, I can feel no doubts, 'cause you keep me where the stars are found. It doesn't really matter, 'cause you're here with me now. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter, 'cause you're here with me now. It doesn't really matter, 'cause I feel so free now. It doesn't really matter.
Women, eh? Women. Gotta love them. Anyway, so where was I? So 6 can, 7 can. 10 can. 11 can't, 12 can't, 13 can. And I do believe 14, 15, and obviously 16 can't. Okay, so that is all of them. So let me try the right side. Come on, start. I've got to wait for it to pop up over here so I can send it over here. Okay, so they have all, by the looks of things, come into play. So they're on the right side. Now which way they go? Did I didn't change the angles, did I? They're scanning on the wrong side. Yeah, I didn't change the angles. That's because I was disturbed. And I am disturbed in the head. Okay, so that will work now. I've got the right angles in play, but I'll just play it just the best to be safe than sorry. Okay, let's see. Okay, so they're scanning the right way. He's locking on. He's shooting. So really the next thing I've got to do is make sure that the shooting causes energy loss, which won't happen because I've got cheat mode on. But just for giggles, as they say, I'm going to turn them all on. Watch everything grind to a halt. It shouldn't, but that's it. Okay. Yeah, they're everywhere. But they're in every corner they need to be, which is good. They're all going to end up shooting me or locking onto me or whatever. See, he's shooting at me. He's locking on. Okay. Well, that works on that one. So what I'm going to do just for testing purposes is just leave the top left one on. Now I've got it configured so that when an enemy collides with me, I think it's in here. Oh, I got it the other way around. When the player collides with them, can't remember which way around I did it. It is I thought I had it. Oh no, it's the it's the collision. Yeah, it's the collision box, isn't it? Which has these in play. Collision box. Yeah. So I am checking the enemy parent. Or am I? Wait. That's just the pause. I am cracking up. So that's the HP. That's what I'm. A lot of these codes are also going to get removed because I don't have pathfinding debug anymore. I've turned that off because of my weapons. That draws the circle, displays the health. So where's my HP going down? Okay. Collision box. Why am I? Oh, that's, yeah. That's something else. That's all to do with when I did an upgrade from 1.4. That's alright. That's all on that. There's a step. That's when you die. I can't remember where my collision routine was. That's not. I can't remember. That's just to do with the pause. There's no events in there. Okay, that's gonna bug me. I can't even remember my own code. The energy is 10. Now I'm basically I think I had it. I know what I'll do. We just add the enemies. Come on. Okay, so I'm saying sad way that I've got to find my own code like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, H. Enemy attack. So this, yeah. I'm gonna have to do things differently then. Okay, so if I copy this and then copy this, and I literally say, oh, I'm in the scripts. I don't need to be in the scripts. I need to be in the object. If fixed enemies, projectile. And what I can actually do here is go. Where are you? Collision with player. That. And I can then do this. Now, bearing in mind though, the God mode is still on, so I've got the top ones going. I can turn the enemies back off for now, just so I can test this. Okay, so if the bullets hit me now, yeah, the health goes down. Obviously God mode, I'm not going to die. So that will be, I need to, this, I need to bring this in as well. So really, I could just have that hole there, just to save. Oh yeah, you just still gotta know God mode is on. Okay, so that's that, that's that, that's that. So that would actually work. But I wonder if I could go. I'm gonna have a routine that says maximum turrets per room. Yeah. Okay. So if I go here, what can I put under fixed enemies there? Max turrets per room, and we will just say at the moment 3. So what my mentality here is, when I'm generating these scripts, because I've got a bad memory, I'm going to copy that just into a text file so I remember it. Okay, before I start this, I'm going to go and get myself a fresh drink. So give me 1 moment and I will be back. Oh, right. Nice fresh drink. Okay, so what I was gonna do was bring in a means of each time. Okay, so this I can actually get rid of on here for now. So if the actually my global, so oh, I also need to have a variable that says the amount of turrets, the actual amount of turrets, don't I? So we go turrets in room equals 0. I'll copy that over as well, just so I've got it in my notepad. My memory is El Crapo, so that's why I'm doing this. Okay, so I want to be saying first, when I hit that one, I want to say if my global turrets in room is less than my global turret max per room, then I can do this routine. So I may as well copy that into my notepad because I'll end up putting that in every single one. Okay, and then at the end of it, I need to get actually to put that back in. So if it runs between that routine and that routine, and then after that routine, I need to say my global turrets are going up by 1. Okay, so that is basically allowing every time one goes in, the turrets in that room, it'll say, well, I've already got one. Hold on a minute, I just thought I could end up with 2 turrets. No, I'm only ever going to end up with 1 turret in a room, aren't I? I think. Because the way my routine works, two. Okay, so it should only call it once anyway, so I don't think I need this. I think I'll have to look into having a routine now. I think it's the position and let me just see. Whoops. Let me just see. it shouldn't be more than one in a room. But then if I want more than one in a room, what am I going to do? Oh no. So I do need that counter then. Okay, so can I get over there just to see? Yeah, whoops. Nope, I'm the wrong way. Okay, so yeah, there is. So I do need a routine that limits the amount that appear in a room, because I want to be able to control how many are in a room. We need sound effects in this as well, that'd be fun. Okay. Yeah, that one doesn't know what he's doing. So yeah, I do need that routine then. Okay. So I'm basically going through it and saying, okay, a turret in the room is less than turrets per room, then put it in there, but then increase the turrets in the room. But then, when the column instance changes and the row instance, or the row instance changes, it will reset my global turrets in the room back to 0. And that would be in here. It's actually going to be outside here. Yeah, because that's that routine, and then it will reset outside as it generates the next room. Yeah, because potentially, if the randomness was really random, I could have a turret in every single position, and that would be a killer room. So I want to be able to control that. Okay, so that would be there, and then that goes there. So that's actually the last one. So I can technically, again, I don't need this code in here, but I do need that arrow there. Disappear red, thank you. Again, I get rid of this code. No, not that one. I didn't hit copy. Copy. Really? Why are you not copying, you silly machine? What? Okay, so it's copied there. Okay, finally. Stupid machine. And there. Okay. Again, this one. And that one. Now this is going to be extra code. It's got to go at the top. Oops. And then at the bottom. And again on this one. And on the bottom. Yay. Top. No, it's not copying again. I need a new keyboard. Okay, now this should only allow a maximum of 3 turrets per room, I think. Yeah, but something has gone wrong because it's not doing any over on the right hand side. So I know why. Because it needs to be outside that one. Did I just delete the wrong? It needs to be outside this one. I hope. Let's see. Fingers crossed. No. What? Huh. So it needs to be inside here. Yeah, it would be. It would be. Okay, so it is working because there's allowing 2 in that one, 1 in that one, 2 in that one, 1 in these. Okay, so it is working, but limiting the maximum amount that can be in a particular room based on the maths it does with the ifs and thens and whatever. We just generate a new level. Takes a little bit longer for some reason on GMS2 to generate a new level. Don't know why. Okay, so yeah, 2 in there, 1 in there, 2 in there, 2 in there. Yeah, okay. I'm being shot at by this one. Thanks, buddy. But he is in the wrong place. Interesting. He's inside a wall. And that happens with some of my other things as well. And I do believe there's 2 there. Yeah. So I've got a few bugs, but I can iron them out later on. Turret in room equals 0. Maybe because it's only calling that. Because that could technically go here, thinking about it. Yeah, it could go there. I want to just try something. I want to see why. Why did I do that? Can you doubt your own code? I shouldn't doubt my own code, I do. to be okay. Okay, so that is basically done. Okay, so I wish there was an easy way of doing this. There's got to be an easy way of closing all windows that you've got open. So just don't messes with my non-existent OCD. So I got all them over there. I don't have to do this, but I want to. Okay, so I do believe that is as much as I can do for the turrets. Let's turn this back on. So that's I don't know what alarm is. Did I put the enemies in there? Is there any enemies? I can't see. I can't see there's any enemies. Yeah, this definitely wouldn't be a permanent mode because I can't see. Yeah, the enemies are in. There's one there. I still don't know why that appears outside. Enemies, enemies, enemies. Yay, like two of them after me. Oh, and there's a door. Oh, there's another one. I wonder... Hey, Steve. I wonder if I should have a key that lets me turn the flashlight on and off. Just while I'm doing debugging, should we say? I could. the object control light 2, which generally creates the surface. Yeah, I suppose I could have, because that's created anyway. Uh, flash light held equals true. So if I now say this in here in the player, flashlight held equals false, and then I can also now say in here, what key could I use? Could be, I don't even know what key that is. What key you call it? Key pressed. Let's see. Others. Function keys. No. It's not a digit. It's the. I suppose I could use an Alt. The Alt key for the flashlight. Yeah. Yeah, I suppose I could. Alt. I don't know what that key is. I don't even know what the key is called. It's the. I'll just stick with Alt for now. So this will basically say if, what did I call it? Flashlight held is false. So if non-global flashlight false, else true. So if it is false, it becomes true. If it is true, it becomes false. Let's see if that, so if it's false, it becomes true. If it's true, it becomes false. Then that way, it should start off with a blank screen or a black screen. Let's see. What are we talking about? An error. Did I? Oh, Egypt. I put one in, but silly me. So this now should, if I press Alt, technically turn the flashlight on and off. Okay, that's better. At least I can see what I'm doing now. Yeah, okay. I wonder if this, I wonder if I could do that, because to change the sprite, yeah, because I've got a sprite light and I could have a sprite no light, and then depending on whether or not I've got technically battery in my flashlight, or yeah, I don't think I'll do that tonight, I suppose, because the sprites, where did I put them now? Now, a lot of these sprites I've got to delete. Where's the sprite light? So that's the flashlight. Where are you in here? There. Suppose 254 by 64. So I could basically just have a sprite no light, which technically, if I go where are you? Okay, so that's the light. The 2, what have I? Okay, there's another light. Okay. So I could put in here. Light or not? No, light object equals, so object equals sprite light, put light object in there, then I can say if my global has flashlight, it's true, then that way, else if false, sprite no light. So that will say if the flashlight's true, then he has a flashlight. So we'll actually say do it this way, lights out. If lights out is true, it'll do all this. But if it doesn't have a flashlight, so has a flashlight. Look at that, because otherwise I'm going to forget again. So basically the Alt key for now turns the lights on and off. Lights out. Lights out is true. As flashlight, true or false. So if as flashlight is true, that's the alt key. It's the alt key. Now, just so I can test it, is there a tab? And no, don't have a tab. Shift is run. Oh, left control. I don't think I'm using control, friends. I'm gonna find out. So if global lights out is true, let's see if my global lights out is false. So if it's true, if it's false, if it's false, if it's true. Okay, so theoretically now my control will turn the lights on and off, and Alt will activate or deactivate my flashlight. Okay, so I'm wandering around, all of a sudden lights go out, there's the power surge, so it goes dark. And you can just about see. But I have flashlight, so I'll turn flashlight on and I can now see. But then I suppose I could have it, the flashlight would only last for so long, and then the flashlight would go out. But if you're able to get to the power switch to turn the lights back on, you can then see again. See, that would work. I like that idea. What do Scotsman do with a spare? Why don't you eat porridge? I don't know. So yeah, power, and then because you can even do the questions in the dark. You can't see where you go. Get the flashlight out. Yeah, I can see that working. Yeah, you die. You die, man. You die. Don't know. Vodka. Yeah, I got the answer right. I really need a yellow key. Did I configure it so that there's the key over there? Okay. So that is basically my turrets working. That's an idea. Why don't I just try something here? Nope, didn't work. Oh well. So I think that should work for now, for this evening. I don't really want to start anything else because I don't want to be mid-code. Okay. So let's have a mess around with the actual game. Why the devil not? Let's just go around collecting stuff. I've still got to work out why that keeps botching up. RPG. RPG. Go down this way. And look at him come through the wall. Yay, that's still a bug. Really? Just die. I'm glad I got infinite levels. Infinite levels, infinite lives. Ah, where's the RPG? Why didn't you shoot at me? Oh, yeah, you did. I really need a yellow key. Really need a yellow key. Ah, I picked my... I must have knocked it with the mouse. RPG. Die. Ah, I picked it up, oh no, that's what I would have done. Maybe that's the thing I also need to look at. If I'm on a weapon, if I pick a weapon up I already have, not to switch to it. Because I might not want to switch to it. That's the end of that dead end. My ears are rattling. That's a bit annoying. Guess you played the Scarecrow. Okay, I guess I'm stuck. I guess this is one of those levels. Where am I? Oh no, I could have gone through there. Okay. Let's see what the maximum score I can get. Where is that yellow key? Can I get over to there? Let me go and get the yellow key first, because it's annoying me answering my own questions. Shouldn't be, but it's annoying. We're going the right way. Yep. And yes, I'm cheating. I don't care. There's the yellow key over there, so I need to do this one first. And... ooh, newsy. Green. Okay, so I've got a yellow key now. And now open the yellow doors. Good stuff. I can open all of these, and there's a lot of these up here. I don't really want to be going in there, do I? Switch back to the RPG. Let's see. I don't know why my score had gone up, because I didn't kill anything. Maybe it's remembered it needed to up the score. Yeah, you're cheating. I really need to fix that. It's a bug. That allows them to go through walls. Watch. I know what's doing it. It's the collision routine. It's not checking. Where am I? I'm down there. It's not checking the grid-based collision. It's only checking if there's... oh no, it is checking the grid, but why is it? I don't know, I'll fix that problem later. Not today, is that a baddie? He needs to be deaded. We need to kill baddie. Baddie deaded. Baddie deaded. Whee! Oh no, the lights have gone out and I don't have a flashlight. What am I going to do? Oh, I turn my flashlight on and I'm okay then. And turn the lights back on. There's a body down there. There's a dead body. Dead body. Dead body, dead enemy, whatever you want to call them. Okay, how many more baddies have we got? There are all the turrets. There's only him down there. He deserves to die. Can I get down there though? That's the question. No. That baddie is going to survive. Because I can't get down there because of my level generation. Ah well, not the end of the world. So I got at least 1,000 points. Well, just close to 1,000 points for doing all that. And that's a medium-sized level. Yep, I got lots of points there. It just took its time to realise. 1,280 points, but I didn't get to kill them all. That is a shame. Yeah, anyways. We delete some of these. Yeah, it's funny watching myself. Well, nobody else is watching me. Well, apart from you, Steve. Okay, so lights out. Yeah, so I'm pleased with that little routine now. I'll be able to control that now, so that it could be an added feature to the game, where because like there's the game's going in an impossible different direction. I can show you this, Steve, because you won't have seen at the very beginning. One of my new acquaintances is basically going to do the graphics for it. And he, let me just open this up over here. Basically, he has come up with the idea that the character, these rooms that you can see, are going to be still office rooms. I'm going to be changing the graphics slightly so they're brighter, and I've also got to do on the outside rooms, like these ones you can see here, if it's on the top row or the left row or the right row, these rooms or even the ends of the corridors are going to have windows, because if you're in a high-rise building they have to have windows. It's just going to look aesthetically like a floor of a building. And he's got an idea of it basically being a window cleaner who's trying to escape. But whilst he's trying to escape, he's obviously got his boss trying to tell him to do things. He's got to clean up after his mess that's left by various things. And that's basically his concept graphics that he is devising for me. So we're working back and forth, getting some ideas. I'm implementing these basic graphics into what I've already got going, so that at least he can see his thoughts in my game. I'm going to change my doors, so instead of the doors being let me get the other door. Instead of the doors being like that, like a door, they will be just simple like that. I'm going to change your character to be this guy. I've asked him to maybe do some animation so it looks like he's walking rather than just have him sliding around. The enemies, I'm going to do this guy rather than what you're seeing down here, which I can't get to. I don't think. No, can't get to it. But you should be able to still see him. No. Anyway, I'm going to change the enemies to look like this guy, because I use these graphics he's done here and just resize them. But yeah, I'll be doing that through the week and then showing that next weekend. Hopefully my cold will have gone by then, so I won't be talking down my nose. But yeah, we're gonna get this going some direction, hopefully. Obviously I'm not going to say his name or whatever, because it's not nice to just talk about people if they don't know their name's going to be on the stream. But hopefully I'm also going to get him to join in and maybe do some graphics live streaming, and then have the 2 stream windows, and then I can switch between the 2, him draw and me code, whatever. But that's another avenue to possibly go down, so we'll see. But for now, I think I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to be... Is it that one? Yeah, I know why. You can probably hear me again now. Let me just switch that over so I won't forget next time. Echo. Okay, you should still be able to hear me now. Sorry about that. Let me also save that out so I don't forget. Yeah, so yeah, okay, cool. Thanks, Steve. I've been messing around with my stream program, and for some reason that'd be what I removed before when I closed the X at the very beginning and I didn't know what it did. I removed the speakerphone. Dang it. Okay, so that's cool. So yeah. So I don't know what I was saying for the past few minutes without the between 21:22 and now 3 minutes worth of me moving my lips. Can't remember what I said. There you go. So yeah, I'm going to be changing all the graphics, deciding what my next move is going to be. I think it may be influenced by any graphics I get through the week. If I get any, I'll just have to keep bugging him to say, hey, give me some more graphics. And then we'll go from there. But I appreciate anybody who watches this stream on YouTube or is lurking in the background. can't think of anything else more to say, really. I'm getting to the end of it. So I think I'm going to wrap it up a little bit early. But 4 minutes is... It's only 4 minutes. But I will be back online next Friday, provided nothing happens. I don't know whether or not, Steve, you are in my Discord channel. You know I've got one. You're welcome to join it. And if I'm not going to be online, I'll probably put it in the announcements. Because I normally announce automated in there and stuff. There's nobody in there yet because I don't think anyone's aware of it. But yeah, go for it, Steve. And direct anyone towards me if you want as well. If you know anybody, Steve, just the more the merrier, because the more people that go into the Discord, the more Jack and I can go back and forth, talking with each other and stuff like that. So the link is in the panels below. I'm also thinking I need to put those links on my YouTube as well, because if anyone stumbles across my YouTube, they can be redirected back to the other, but I can do that through the week. But yeah, the links for the Discord, it pops up in this chat as well, and it's below in the panels below my stream, so go ahead and join on that one. So yeah, I am going to disappear, and I will be back online next Friday, next Saturday, with some more coding, different graphics hopefully by then. But on that note, I'm going to say sayonara and speak to you all next week. See you later.